We'll all encounter at least one crossroad in our lives. The places in our lives when the big life altering decisions need to be made. The decision that lets the universe know you've learned your lesson and you're ready for the new chapter. Hi, welcome to my channel. I am your inner light coach, and I'm grateful you joined me today. Let's step together through stories, rituals, and reflections. Thank you for shining your presence here. Today is Tuesday Threshold Thoughts, and I'm going to talk about what to do when you're standing at a crossroads. What I want you to know is this. Standing at a crossroads doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're growing. None of us came into this world with a map or a manual. We learn by walking, by choosing, by trying, by listening. And sometimes the path feels smooth and obvious, and sometimes it feels tangled and uncertain. Both are normal, both are sacred. What I've learned over and over is that movement itself is what opens the way. You don't have to know the perfect choice. You don't have to see the whole road. You just have to take the next honest step. Every decision, even the messy ones, carries you toward the life that's meant for you. The important thing is that you keep going. How do you choose when you're standing at a crossroads? Not the fantasy version where everything is clear and glowing, but the real human version, where your stomach flips, your mind loops, your heart whispers 3 different things at once. Wouldn't it be nice if you had some help with this? Here's how to choose when you're at a crossroads. Listen for the quiet truth, not the loud fear. Fear shouts. Truth speaks softly. If a path feels frantic, pressured, or panicked, that's fear. If a path feels steady, even if it's challenging, that's truth. Pay attention to the direction your body relaxes. Your body knows before your mind does. One option will make your shoulders drop, your breath deepen, your chest soften. That's the one aligned with your spirit. Ask, which choice expands me and which one shrinks me? Freedom expands, love expands, growth expands. If a choice makes you smaller, tighter, or dimmer, that's not your path. Don't wait for perfect clarity. Choose the next honest step. Crossroads rarely give you the whole map, but they will give you one clear step. Take that step. Movement reveals the rest. Remember that no choice is wasted. This is the part people forget. Even the wrong road teaches you something essential. Even the bumpy path grows you. Even the detour becomes part of your becoming. Trust that your life is bigger than any single decision. You're not fragile. Your destiny isn't fragile. God, the universe, spirit, whatever language you use, knows how to reroute, redirect, and redeem. You can't fall out of your own story. When you're standing at a crossroads, the question isn't which path is perfect, it's how do I know I'm actually ready to choose? There are very real inner signals that show up when a person is no longer in the swirl of confusion and is stepping into readiness. They are subtle but unmistakable once you name them. So here are some signs that you're ready for a new chapter. The old path feels too small. Not necessarily bad, just too tight, like a pair of shoes you've outgrown. You feel yourself bumping against the edges of who you used to be. You're tired of your own hesitation. There's a moment when indecision stops feeling protective and starts feeling draining. That shift is a sign of your inner self. It's telling you it's done with the looping and wants movement. Clarity isn't perfect, but it's enough. You may not know the whole road, but you know the next step. Readiness often looks like, I don't know everything, but I know this is the direction that feels alive. Fear is still there, but it's no longer the loudest voice. You can feel the fear, but you're not obeying it anymore. Your curiosity, your longing for your peace is starting to speak louder. You feel a pull instead of a push. You're not forcing yourself to choose. Something inside you is quietly tugging you forward, even if you can't explain why. You've stopped trying to make everyone else comfortable. Crossroad decisions often require disappointing someone. When you're ready, you stop negotiating your truth to keep your peace. You can imagine yourself on the other side. Even if the image is blurry, you can feel the version of you who was already chosen. That future self feels more real than the one who stays stuck. Peace shows up in small pockets. Not consistent, not perfect, just little moments where your body relaxes when you think of one path over the other. Your nervous system knows before your mind does. You're willing to accept the consequences. Not because you're reckless, but because you trust yourself enough to handle what comes. That trust is the true marker of readiness. You feel the cost of not choosing. Staying still starts to feel heavier than taking a step. That's the soul's way of saying it's time. Crossroads aren't proof that you've lost. They're proof that you've grown. When we stand at a crossroads, we often think the decision is about the path, but really it's about the person we're becoming. If you're listening closely, you'll notice that readiness doesn't arrive with trumpets. It comes in small shifts, a loosening, a knowing, a quiet courage that rises in your chest. And when you feel the old chapter loosening, when the next chapter starts whispering your name, that's your sign. And when the moment comes, you don't have to leap. You just have to take one honest step, because the truth is, the path doesn't reveal itself before you move. It reveals itself because you've moved. So if you're standing at your own crossroads right now, may you trust the wisdom in your body, the stories that shaped you, and the future that's already reaching back for you. So take a breath, honor the road that brought you here, and then choose the path that feels like life. You're more ready than you think. Your future self is already walking it. So thank you for listening. Let's get back to love. God is good. Stay thankful. Love and light for all. Until next time, walk gently and shine brightly.